What's up, Eagles fans? Welcome into the All-22 review. I'm Fran Duffy, and today we're going to take a look back at last Thursday night's loss against the Tampa Bay Bucs, where we're going to focus here on the defensive side. And I thought the defense competed very well against one of the most explosive offenses in the NFL, and obviously led by Tom Brady, one of the best to ever do it. Now, we're going to take a look back at the secondary and work our way up towards the defensive front. And I thought one guy that has stood out, not just in this game, but really over the last couple of weeks, is Avonte Maddox. We remember his deep pass breakup against the Carolina Panthers a couple weeks ago. In this game, I thought he showed up in a number of different ways, made some plays in the flat, did a nice job in run support inside the box. So I wanted to spotlight number 29, Avonte Maddox. Let's take a look at some of his best plays against Tampa Bay.
Let's take a look at Avonte Maddox here in this game. 3rd and 1, low red zone. This is a situation where you have to expect some kind of run play here. He's brought into the box with Chris Godwin. He's got to beat this block one-on-one. Does a nice job of fighting through contact here, staying square, and meeting the ball carrier with a couple other green jerseys there. Nice job from Avonte Maddox, who also made some plays in space in this game. Watch how quickly he triggers against the wide receiver screen. He's got to beat the block from Mike Evans on this play, and he does exactly that. Look at him slip the block, knife into the backfield for a tackle for loss. Great job from Avonte Maddox there, recognizing the screen, getting downhill, and finishing one-on-one against Antonio Brown. One more play, and this was a big one here because this sets up 3rd and long. Eagles able to get a stop on this drive. They're going to go a little gadget here and end around going to the field, and watch the speed from Avonte Maddox here. Does a great job, takes a great angle into the flat, trips up Antonio Brown for a loss. Great job from Avonte Maddox, who has quietly put together a couple of really nice weeks here over the last couple of games.
So some good stuff there from Avonte Maddox in this game against the Tampa Bay Bucs. And the nickel corner, very, very similar to the safety position when you talk about zone-heavy schemes. And I thought all three safeties that played in this game against Tampa Bay showed up in a number of different ways, both against the run and against the pass. Anthony Harris, Rodney McLeod, and Marcus Epps all making their presence felt. Let's take a look at some of the more notable plays from all three players in last Thursday's loss.
All right, let's take a look at some examples of the safeties making an impact on Thursday's game. You're going to see Alex Singleton creates a pass breakup over the middle of the field against Cameron Brate, nearly picked off by Marcus Epps. Diving interception, could have gone either way. I was interested to see whether or not this would come back. Obviously, it ends up coming back, but a good stop there by the defense on 3rd down. Marcus Epps, nearly a great diving interception. Now let's get to Anthony Harris, who did come away with a pick in the deep part of the field. Nice job here, tracking the deep ball, making the play on the overthrow. The Eagles have been one of the best in the league at preventing those deep explosive plays because you've got those safeties playing top down. You've got Anthony Harris and Rodney McLeod and Epps playing from so far deep that they're going to take away some of those throws. A good example of that there. Another good example with Rodney McLeod is he's going to jump this crosser. Does a great job on 3rd and long of triggering on this throw and then making a shoelace tackle to make sure that Antonio Brown does not get the 1st down. Great job there. And then late in the game, obviously ices the victory here for the Bucs. And Rodney McLeod talked about how they double-teamed Antonio Brown. He just jumps this throw a little bit quick. Tom Brady able to extend the action. Does a great job of being Tom Brady, being one of the best to ever do it. Extends the play and hits Antonio Brown for the 1st down. But the Eagles doubling Antonio Brown on that 3rd down. The other team just made a great play.
Transitioning next to the linebacker position, one guy that I want to always keep my eye on is Davion Taylor, the 2nd-year linebacker, a former 3rd-round pick out of Colorado. We know how athletic Davion Taylor is. We know that he can make plays in space. I'm always looking for how does he play in the box, between the hashes, playing downhill. And we're continuing to see highlights from him and some flashes of his continued development in that area. Here are a couple of good examples from last Thursday.
All right, let's take a look at a couple clips here from Davion Taylor. You see him there right in the middle of your screen, number 52, 2nd-year linebacker. Watch him playing downhill against one of the best interior linemen in the NFL. That's Ryan Jensen. He does a nice job here of popping the block, full extension. He's able to make sure that he defeats that block and then uses athleticism to get to the football. Does a nice job there from Davion Taylor. One more play of just him playing downhill. And again, we know about his athletic tools. We know about his range and his speed and change of direction. You want to see him continue to make strides in the box, playing downhill, battling with offensive linemen. Same thing here. You can see the full block attention. He's able to defeat that block one-on-one, get downhill to the ball. Good stuff from Davion Taylor.
Let's transition now to the Eagles' defensive line, and one guy who continues to show up week after week after week on film, number 97, Javon Hargrave, once again made his presence felt against the pass and against the run. We know that ball comes out fast against Tom Brady, so no sacks for Javon Hargrave in this matchup, but continue to show up against the run and in pursuit. Here's a couple examples.
We've been talking about Javon Hargrave every single week, and we're going to continue it here this week, talking about his performance against the Tampa Bay Bucks. Watch him beat the double team here, stay square to the line of scrimmage. He's able to split that double team and get home to the running back. Tackle for no gain there inside against Leonard Fournette. Nice job there from Hargrave. Here, he's just defeating the one-on-one block from Ryan Jensen. He's going to stack, shed, stay stout, and make sure he gets to the football. Great job there. Short gain. Stopped by Javon Hargrave. Another shot. Him again as a one technique right outside the center. He's going to defeat Ryan Jensen one-on-one. Full ability to control this block, stay fully extended, and set up the play for others. And he does a great job of squeezing the hole there to make sure that that run goes for no gain. And we'll see another one here. Again, stack and shed. He's got eyes on the football. He's able to control that block from start to finish and make the play at the line of scrimmage. And then just one more play, this time in the passing game. The ball came out really fast, so we didn't see a sack here from Hargrave, but you see the pursuit. If you're not going to get home as a defensive lineman, go try and chase this play down and try and make a play. We see that time and time again from Hargrave on tape.
So that last play there with Javon Hargrave chasing the play down, that's always been a staple of this Eagles defensive line room, really over the last decade plus, since I've been here, certainly, in Philadelphia. And that is going to continue because you see some of these young guys coming up along the defensive line. They are continuing that mantle of chasing the football outside the numbers, down the field. We saw a couple of good examples from the rookies here, Taron Jackson and Milton Williams.
We continue to see flashes here from Milton Williams and Taron Jackson, playing a decent amount of snaps here along the defensive front. Watch the pursuit from Milton Williams. Again, this is something we saw from him often at Louisiana Tech, one of the big reasons why he was one of my favorite players in this defensive line class. Here's Taron Jackson coming off the edge. He played with his hair on fire every single snap at Coastal Carolina. Same thing here. You see him making this play from pursuit. And really keep an eye on both guys here as Milton Williams dealing with a double team. Taron Jackson gets into the backfield here and makes a play. Both guys really flashing in their limited reps.
So that'll do it this week here on the All-22 review. We focus solely on the defense. We'll talk a lot about the offense over on the Eagle Eye in the Sky podcast, myself and Greg Cosell. Make sure you go check that out wherever podcasts can be found. Also, be sure to go check out the post-snap read. Got posted late last week after the Eagles trade of tight end Zach Ertz. We focused in on Zach Ertz and his career and the impact that he had on the Eagles since arriving in 2013. Make sure you go check that out on PhiladelphiaEagles.com and the Eagles mobile app. Thanks again. We will check back with you next week right here on the All-22 review.